Hello and welcome to another episode of Beyond Boundaries, a talk show where we bring you the insightful and inspiring journeys of leaders who are changing the landscape of education in India. I am your host, Abhishek Bhardwaj, and this episode is brought to you by Silverzone Foundation. Our guest is one of India's most inspiring leaders. He has experience of over 13 years in teaching, leading, and training educators all over India and abroad. He has worked extensively with international curricula, including IGCSE and IB boards, and serves as a CBSE Inspection Committee member and City Coordinator of Amravati. He is the National Vice President of the World Human Rights Protection Commission, an International School Summit Award recipient, and a Guinness World Record nominee. He is also an official master trainer and CBSE certified teacher trainer. I am proud to welcome Dr. Abhin, Principal and Academic Director. So it is an honor to have you with us today.
Thank you. Feeling the same. And I'm so happy that I am with Silverzone and having an evening with you for looking forward into the education sector.
What do you think about the rise of AI in education?
Actually, nowadays, the students are not carrying only books to the classrooms. They are just carrying the supercomputers where they are having the artificial intelligence with them. The question that you highlighted, whether the teacher can be replaced with AI. No, actually teachers can't be replaced with AI. For example, sympathy is a kind of a feeling that no AI can teach to the students, right? But in the same time, suppose a remote area in India where the child is not having an access for the good education and the able teachers, the AI can teach them. This is the point where saving of time, having the 24/7 tutoring and clustering into the single notes, these things AI can do nowadays.
Accessible learning kind of a thing.
Yeah, accessible learning. When it is coming to AI and teachership, both having the different path.
Yeah. My next question to you would be, what do teachers do that AI cannot?
Actually, the policies of Indian education is having lot of framework. For example, the NEP, what we are having not. We are having wonderful education frameworks.
Yeah.
But the actual question raised where the school, the principal, the management are giving the exact freedom for the teachers to do the implementation.
True.
Is it only the task-based school? Every teacher is aligned with that. Today you have to complete the lesson plan. Today you have to complete with the syllabus. So it's like sometimes becoming a task on the table of the principal. In this situation also, AI is there. Every schools nowadays, the modern schooling need artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
But if a child is not having a food in the school properly, if a child is depressed, if a child having multiple thought which is disturbing continuously in his academics and the personal well-being of a student, can AI understand this one? No. Only a teacher. The teacher in the sense, like as a personally, as a core, as a teacher, at the end of the day, we are having a satisfaction that we conveyed something to the students, making them to a better nation. Therefore, we are the just providers, facilitators to them, to take them to build the nation. So teacher role is very different. At the end of the day, the teacher struggles a lot to manage the family, to manage the system. The parents will, every parent is like, we need more.
Yeah.
The teacher has to satisfy everyone. Even the student in the class is having a differentiated level mind.
Yeah.
They are physically present in the class, might not be mentally present in the class. We have to identify such kids where we have to track them to the education. No one can listen to anything more than 25 minutes or 20 minutes.
I think it's also proven that your capacity is for 20 to 25,
Only for 25 minutes.
5 minutes break or something.
Yeah, and you can see the teachers in the school, they are dancing, they are acting. They are sometimes being the motivator, they are sometimes be the hero, villain and everything.
Yeah.
AI is sometimes only for those who are at least searching. We have to at least type the keywords to AI to give us something. But teacher is not like that. Teacher will search. Teacher will find who is deserving, who needs for that, who seeks for the teacher. Even if we are not in a mood to access the knowledge, teacher will come to us. Even if we are not in a mood to study, teacher will come to us. A student who is not able to even write and read, teacher can help.
Yeah.
That is the thing which I feel like teacher is always different. But AI can't replace teacher. But if the teacher is not using the artificial intelligence, someone will replace us. That is the only thing which I want to say.
How can AI empower teachers? What would your thoughts be?
Actually, I am asking you a simple question. Do you know what is going to happen tomorrow? We are having no idea.
We can have an assumption, but not to the point.
Yeah. We don't know what our next generation will be. We don't know what is the world tomorrow. Earlier, we don't have access to many things. Now, there is a huge difference. Now, that's the student who is sitting in the class of grade 5th or 6th. We have to make them, or we have to make them in a way for the next generation which we don't know.
Yeah.
Or the next world which we are having no idea what is going to be. That is the task which is coming on the table of a teacher.
Yeah.
For creating or making them able to compete with that level, teachers should have the technological access.
Yeah.
Not only the teachership, they should know all the aspect of the education system.
Right.
Even with, or not only with the academics, the intelligence and the technological access to each thing should be there inside the student. For that only, now in our schools, not only we are not talking about just maths, science and computers and all. We are teaching some life skills. We are teaching them artificial intelligence. We are teaching them morals. Everything. No one wants a simple school as of now. Whenever we are having a parent orientation section, no parent will be coming and just complaining or like asking about, sir, where is the mark of marks? It's now not the marks. They want like our child should have the public speaking. They should do the
Overall character development, right?
They need the science, technology, maths, engineering and everything. So to develop them for that futuristic society or the world which is developing day by day, not only the textbook, the teacher should have the technological access. Who is not using ChatGPT right now?
Everyone.
It's really helping people.
Yeah.
It's really saves time. But we should be focused on the glitch or the negatives also. For example, people are using calculator for a long time. Everyone is using calculator, but does it kill maths? No. Calculator is a technology, but it never kills maths. Saying that, same way AI is a need of as of now. So if we are not using, that means we are outdated.
Yeah.
To stand out of the box, we have to use this kind of technology and we have to implement these things in the mind of the students and we have to train them. That is my call on that.
I think it's also a stereotype in the mindset of, I'm talking about general public, because I remember when computers first came and everyone was like, now we are not getting any jobs.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the same paradigm shift happened and now everyone, not everyone, like all over the world, everyone is now dependent on their computers. Same thing happened with smartphones. Now internet connectivity is, if I don't get internet for 1 minute, my whole day shuffles. Right?
Definitely.
Same thing I think with AI now. I think the adaptation is the most challenging part, I would say. But once everyone knows how to utilize that information. That
You said the right thing. Actually, the people stay out of AI is like they don't know how to use.
don't know how to use.
It's not because they don't have the time for adapt that new technology.
True.
They are stuck with their knowledge.
Yes.
I am expert in this, I will do this one only. They don't have the mind space or time to study something new.
Yeah.
If we are having the mentality that I should know something or I am open to learn something, put your time, invest your time on AI, you will see wonders. Then you will also accept that this is a good thing which I can take on.
Do you see AI not just as a tool, but as a responsibility as well?
Actually, human rights and protection, it's like I work for to serve people. Sometimes we are in the use of AI to speed up our work.
True.
The systematic collections of data and all, we are knowing the problems of people, we are categorize them, so that with the use of these tools, maximum people we can serve. See, our court, Indian court system, the judiciary, the pending case is very high. Now the use of technology, the reduce the manpower and the speed increase to give the solutions. When we are working in a sector, as when I am working in the human rights sector, we will get lots of problems. Sometimes if I don't know the solution for something, people are coming me and asking, sir, what is the solution for this one? I will say, I will take a break, 2 minutes. And what we will be doing, we will go to the AI and we will write the situation.
Yeah.
And the AI will give an answer to us. And presenting that to the public, it's our logic. We need the intelligence. We don't just follow that. We should have our own part.
Asking the right questions.
Definitely. And when I was doing my studies in my university, one day when I wrote an answer, which is I copied exactly from a textbook, I go to my professor and ask, sir, the answer is so right. Why don't you give me the marks? He said, where is your part? Where is your answer? Where is your thinking? This is not yours. This is someone else and you copied that.
Yeah.
So what I want to develop in the mind of the students is like critical thinking. For example, I am asking to you with the cup, what we can do. So we might be saying like to drink water, to drink tree. I just want to tell me something else which we can do.
We can make a circle.
Yeah, to circle, to keep us a weight. When a teacher raises this question, the student will start thinking. We should put the effort for asking the question. Rest is magic.
Yeah.
When the people started to think, then rest is magic only. We want to develop that skill inside the students. So when we are using the AI on the one side, of course, don't forget to refresh your mind also, upskill your brain also. We have to think also. Otherwise, that part of the brain will not work, and we lost our ability to analyze the things. We always will be depend on that, and the screen time should not increase. That is the core. We should have the proper awareness to our future generation. When you are depending on the AI, it's not a crime. But you should know the solution. You should have the awareness how to use that, where to use that, when to use that. Rest is fine.
I believe all our listeners got a new perspective about how to use AI and how to use more effectively. Thank you, Dr. Abhin, for your time and sharing your thoughts with us. I believe the future of education lies not in choosing between humans and machines, but in teaching humans how to use machines with heart.
Yeah,
I think that's the crux of the conversation that we had
the
today.
core is that. The core explains like that. Teaching, school, AI, the collaboration is great.
Yeah.
Which we can train someone, generate someone for the futuristic world. That is the core.
So until next time, keep questioning, keep creating, and keep inspiring. You were listening to Beyond Boundaries, where education meets purpose.